Hey everybody, I'm Elyse Explosion and I am here with you today for, gosh, I don't really know what this is. I guess it's just like a toy review, but I have recently, I'd say within like the past 6-7 months or so, been very much into palmpals. Now, if you've not heard of palmpals, they are I think it's like a 5 or 6 inch line of plush by Aurora. And their gimmick is that they can just sit in your hand. And my God, are they the most adorable thing in the entire universe? Yes. Yes, they are. So Mr. Explosion and I are big fans of plush around here. And basically at any turn, you can see plush just anywhere in our apartment. And we were out. My sister had actually sent me a link to the palmpals. She sent me a link to Axolotl, who at that time was pre-order only. They were not available, and I missed the pre-order window, and I was so sad because they are precious. Axe is just the cutest little thing, but we're not going to get to them just yet. We are going to talk about the first ones we found. We were on our trip to Hershey Park for my birthday last year, and we stopped at this adorable little toy store called Toys on the Square. And I'm not sure exactly what town that's in. It might be Hummelstown, I think, but it's just outside of Hershey. And that is one of the coolest toy stores I have ever been to. They had G3 Monster High, they had G1 Monster High, they had a whole bunch of fashion dolls, play dolls, stuffed toys, plush toys, outdoor toys, just you name it, they had it. They did not have a lot of like collectible action figures. This was definitely more geared towards like actual children rather than collectors, but it was still one of the coolest stores I've ever been in. And they had in the back a small plush selection where they had a bunch of these palmpals, and I pointed them out, and the one that caught my eye immediately was this little guy right here. This is Prickles Cactus. And Prickles is absolutely the cutest thing in the entire freaking universe. They've got a little pink flower, a fluff of flower on their head. They've just got the cutest little smile. They have beans in their bodies so that they're weighted a little bit to sit upright. And Prickles was just the cutest thing. I could not leave the store without it. I actually I bought Prickles and I bought a Sunny Angel, which neither here nor there. But at the store, Sunny was $8.99, and I think that's a great price because they sell for about $11.99 if you buy them direct from the Aurora website or the palmpals website. So that was Prickles. And then on the same trip at Hershey Park proper, they had the other one that I had been looking for, and this is Luna Bat. Luna is a little brown bat, and she is in fact part of the Halloween collection. Go figure. But look at the face. Look at that. You look at that and you tell me that's not the cutest thing you've ever seen in your entire life. Absolutely, positively precious and adorable. And Luna was $9.99, but this was like at Hershey Park proper, which, if you can buy anything for less than retail at an amusement park, you go for it. So I came home that day with Luna and Prickles, and this was just like the best decision in my entire life. Eventually, they did reopen pre-orders for Axe, and Axe came home. This is Axolotl, and they are a god. You know how I am about Axolotls to begin with. They are just the sweetest little thing in the world. They are pink, they are fluffy, they got beans in their butt. What more could you truly ask for? And then we fast forward a little bit, and we were out in Pennsylvania once again. I don't know what it is with Pennsylvania and palmpals, but that seems to be where I find them the most. And we went into a store at Peddler's Village. I don't remember the name of it, but I will drop it at the bottom over here. And they had a whole massive display of palmpals, which I will put up over here because I took a picture of it because I was so blown away. And I had a very hard time picking the one that I wanted, but I ended up going with Ray Red Panda. And she's just the cutest. All the palmpals have a little story and, just like a little tag, a lot like Squishmallows. They have little stories that go along with them, But Ray is just the cute. Ray is actually a little understuffed. But there's no like plush in it. It's just the beans. So she's a little flopsy. But just look at that face. I love red pandas. I think red pandas are definitely in my like top 5 favorite animals. It goes like axolotls, red pandas, toucans, zebras, lobsters. That's like the top 5, and the order switches up constantly. But now, I am not the only plush lover in this house, so of course Mr. Explosion has to have 2 of his own, and I'm going to be showing those off to you. The first one, and probably the most important, is Busky Husky. And Busky Husky is, of course, a little husky dog. And just, again, look at that face and tell me that is not the cutest thing you've ever seen in your entire life. Like, my God. Busky Husky is the perfect size to sit on the remote control so that we don't lose it at the end of the night. Him. But Busky is just the cutest, and they're all the cutest. I should have like a little tally in the corner of how many times I said cute during this video. But Mr. Explosion decided that Busky Husky needed a friend. And of course, that meant that he had to bring home Sweetie Cow. And Sweetie Cow is our newest addition to the palmpals family. It looks like you can get them on Amazon for about $7. If you buy them direct from the palmpals website, like I said, they're about $11.99. They're a little bit more expensive, but if they're on Amazon, they're a bit cheaper. Again, look at that sweet little face. This is truly a Sweetie Cow. They also have a pink and white cow. I can't remember the name, but she's like the strawberry cow, and I melt every time I see them. But I really like palmpals. I think that they're a good supplementary line if you like small plush. And I'm just gonna kind of go to town holding all of the palmpals right now. Because I can, why not? If you like small plush, they're definitely a lot more accessible than some of the older Squishmallows. And I'm not saying this to spite Squishmallows. I do love Squishmallows, as we know. But sometimes you just gotta have a small little friend to keep you company. Yeah, so do you collect palmpals? Do you have any? Would you like to share them with me down in the comments? I'd love to hear all about them. But I think that's going to be it for me, friends. If you'd like to see more plush videos, I've got a whole bunch and I'll link some at the end of this one. Thank you so much for hanging out today, for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Everybody take care, be well, and I will see you in the next video. Later.